there's a lot more to the contract than just the safety piece. But for Linehaul, their entire mantra is safety above all else.
Hi, John. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for
Good.
giving me a call. I've been in line haul a little bit on the events side, and I know you are an expert in safety and you've been around for a while in the safety. I'm just giving you a call to see what I need to know as a new line haul contractor and tips to avoid, tips on what to do as a newbie. Any advice would be welcome.
So, if you are just coming into the space and you're trying to figure out everything, the best way I can do to explain this is as a new contractor, you're operating with line haul from a contract, and the contract has certain things in it about safety. And so, what you're going to have to do is comply with those contract portions, meaning that you may have to have some procedures in place. You need to understand the FMCSA regulations. You need to have safety technology on your tractors. You need to know how to use the dash cameras, which are called the better cameras. You need to know how to, use the ELDs and stuff like that. And it can be overwhelming. So there's a lot there that a new contractor needs to understand. The good thing is that's a standard procedure pretty much coming in as a new contractor. You got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. So it makes it a little easier to follow the rules. And that's what the contract tells you. Where the challenge is because of the contractor relationship, Linehaul can't necessarily tell you what to do. It can refer you back to the contract and say, okay, you got to have the cameras in the trucks, you got to use certain ELDs, you got to use certain training programs and things like that. And having an understanding of that, then you've got to seek out your experts in the space to figure out, okay, I need, what do I do with this? And what do I do with that? And things like that. There's a lot more to the contract than just the safety piece. But for Linehaul, their entire mantra is safety above all else. So it really does start with safety. If you don't do safety right, then the rest of the contract will suffer, right? You're not going to deliver the packages on time. You're not going to get the things done right. So does that make all sense on all that?
Yes, that's why I started with you. I know safety is important
Okay,
and I love a
right.
good plan and a good list. So, yes, thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. So as a new contractor, you're trying to figure out, okay, I've got my runs, I've got my camera, I've got my ELD, and then just being able to handle that properly. And now, if you are happen to be at the point where you are coming in, you're buying routes and things like that, then there's another element is that you're going to be asked during a request for information to say, okay, Michelle, how would you run a safety program? How are you going to handle safety as a new contractor? And with that, it's really having an organized plan, meaning that, okay, I need to have safety policies, I need to have some rules, I need to follow what the contract tells me. I need to, make sure that we don't have accidents and make sure I do maintenance and things like that. That's what you want to convey during that, that new, I want to impress upon line haul what I'm going to do. We can't all be experts in everything. I've been doing this for 36 years and I learn something new every day. I mean, if there is something new that comes in from a driver, I mean, I see it. It comes in and you go, wasn't expecting that today. So it's just having the plan together to say, we are going to have a safety program and we are going to follow the rules.
Perfect. That makes sense. So, get a plan in place, know the
Mhm.
standard rules, and I'll do a deep dive on this. If I have any questions, I'll definitely give you a call.
That's awesome. We're here to help you. We at Line Haul Central have been doing this for some time, and we understand the line haul space. And, if you ever need us, just reach out to us.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey y'all, today I talked to John Davis. It was important for me to create a maintenance and safety plan ASAP, read the entire FedEx contract, request a PSP report to learn more about the current drivers. You didn't say this, but Linehaul Central are the experts, and they will definitely be my safety department.